Okay, we're back in League. I got top, which is nice, but I'm not holding my breath because I wouldn't be surprised if someone dodges just to, upset me. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done ranked. We'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because there is the possibility that it means that I'm coming back with fresh eyes and will do better. There's also the possibility the opposite is the case and I'm just going to be really rusty. Okay. Banning Renekton because I just don't want to deal with him. He's not the worst person for me to fight, but I just fucking hate him. It feels like he just eats my ass no matter who I play as, how far ahead I might get. He always just feels like a threat, and I don't like characters that always feel like a threat. Same reason I'm not a huge fan of Heimerdinger, because he always feels like a threat. My hands are cold. My room is cold, so... Anyway, we have last pick overall, so... We can, hopefully counter-pick. Hopefully being the key word, because last time I did kind of screw myself. Lulu. Don't love to see it. Not a huge fan of Lulu. Don't like the, possibility she could do a polymorph and really screw over pretty much anyone on the team. Not to mention her ultimate. I mean, that's pretty annoying. Admittedly, if they have like a big health bar tank like Mundo and then she hugifies that Mundo and I'm playing Set, it could actually work to my advantage by ulting and using him as a weapon, but that's a very niche circumstance. Otherwise, it still makes my ult do more damage, but still. Zac top? Or is it Zac jungle? It might be Zac jungle, because Scion ban might just be the jungler banning him. But I have seen Zac top before, and it was annoying, but it kind of worked. I mean, it didn't fail, so therefore it worked. Frankly, that's my thought process. If it doesn't fail, it works. Volibear in a jungle, okay. A Mumu, Teemo, okay, I'm going Mord. If he goes Teemo, I'm going Mord. Yep. Even if that's the jungler, I just do not want to... I don't want to risk it. Plus, I mean, I feel like Mord into Zac isn't bad. Okay, they have a lot of AP, and it just Kog'Maw is their 1 AD. Why is it showing that? I don't care. Ooh, wait a minute. My Volibear. Yeah, me and Volibear can match. I noticed it at the last second, like, wait a minute. Old God skins. So yeah, they literally only have Kog'Maw for AD. Assuming he goes AD. Technically, he could go AP, but, like, it's Kog'Maw. He's gonna go AP. He's gonna go AD, I mean. So yeah, we're not in a bad circumstance here. Okay, yeah, I am fighting Teemo. I mean, I frankly would rather fight Teemo than Zac, but that's not to say that Teemo's an easy fight. It's just that I don't know what to expect from a Zac. Now, Teemo does poke, so I will go shield here. Even though I love the extra damage from Ring, he's got too much poke for me to pass this up. Because Teemo's whole thing is literally just poke damage until you're low enough that he can go all in on you. So, I don't want to deal with it. I mean, I said I don't want to deal with it. I still have to deal with it, but I want to at least make up for it a bit by getting some healing. I'm not going to go all the way forward, but I am going to stand here so that if he walks up and hides in my bush, I'll be able to see him. Actually, I might even walk up a little further. Just in case. He could always just stay hiding in there, and I wouldn't notice. But now he can't just be in the center of the lane invisibly. Unless he got here before I decided to move up further. Then I guess he could be. But anyway, this is a Teemo. He knows what he's doing, right? Because first of all, he went PTA. PTA Teemo is the play. That's not to say that just because he picked that means he's going to win. Oh, see, look. Forced to recall. Minions are coming, so he is going to miss out on first wave because of this. I will drink my potion now. I know it's very early, but I don't want to back here, and I don't want to be low health. So we shove the fuck out of this. We ping missing, even though I know where he's at. I know he just backed, but we ping it so our team knows. I did miss out on one of those minions. I'm just trying to shove as fast as possible. I want to get the level advantage as hard in as I can. Okay, there we go. Miss on that minion. Honestly, I'm fine with that, missing on that minion. I just want to shove the wave up under tower. Trying to make him miss out on minions by distracting him with my E. Let's bring this way up here. Reset the wave from right out under him. I do have to be careful, because he did hit level 2 now. But now I have 3. He gets 3. So yeah, the level disadvantage isn't all that high. Go ahead, go for it, buddy. That's fine by me. He wasted a lot of time chasing me there. Only for a couple autos. He's going to wait in that bush. I just got to wait a little bit. With Teemo, I even though I had a lead, I'm going to lose it a bit because he's a ranged top laner, and that's just kind of how it goes. That's why I wanted to get as much as I could early, because otherwise he'll just poke me down. This is my only way to make up for that. I miss out on that cannon because of my passive there. Yeah, with the blind I can't do it. But Volibear's up here. Oh, Volibear, what are you doing? Yeah, Volley, you don't flash that early, man. Well, at least we got Teemo's flash. That is useful to me. Yeah. I miss out on that minion because I meleeed the wrong one. Okay, honestly, I just back here. I get boots and amp tome. My Volibear kind of wasn't paying attention. The fact that Teemo didn't leave when he got forced out of flash and forced all the way back there, and then followed him, clearly showed that the enemy Zac was here, and yet he still went down the middle of the river. When the Teemo was playing that aggressive, despite running away, he was still playing aggressive by not recalling. That's proof that the jungler is either nearby or this Teemo is an idiot, and you have to always assume that the enemy is not being stupid, because otherwise you get screwed over. Now, I have lost any semblance of an advantage I had, especially with that red buff. So let's just force the wave under tower, at least. There we go. Get a wave reset, if nothing else. That's all I can really get right now. But yeah, he's gotten red buff, he's got a potion, he's got items.
An ally has been slain.
He's in the, yeah, in the lane under that bush. Gotta fall back for a bit, I don't have any cooldowns. Okay. Yeah, I have to back. Really sucks. I knew it where he was, but I really thought I'd get that Q. Okay, yeah, I have to keep falling back. He will just push me under tower. See, this is the thing I hate about Teemos who know what they're doing is that even with the advantage I had, he can still win lane because he's just a ranged top laner and he knows it. He just knows to push the advantage he has as a ranged top laner. Doesn't matter that I'm playing Mord, a direct counter to him, because until I get ult, it doesn't matter. He needs to win before I get ult, basically, to win the game. Okay, we got one at least. They get the Drake. I can get some turret plating here, though. Or hopefully I can. Ah, damn. Get ready for this, and... yeah, there's literally only so much I can do. Teemo's move speed just makes it hell to fight him, because I can't outrun him. He traps up the place. Thankfully, he wasted a trap in my ult, because he doesn't realize, I guess, that they go away. But yeah, there's, like, I was hoping that with my ult I'd be able to outdamage him, but he doesn't actually have all that much HP. He mostly went into attack speed with this recurve, so it actually doesn't help all that much against him. Plus, he had Ignite, which Ignite really fucked me, because it's Ignite. Oh, well, I have enough... I didn't think I had enough damage to do that yet. Just gonna put Vision there. I know he can go invisible in it, so it doesn't matter all that much, but... see, the problem with Teemo is he can literally just be wherever, and I have no way of knowing where he's at. Oh, no, Volley. No, Volley. Why would you go for that? Yeah, I made him think we're gonna go for him under tower, but Volley doesn't even have ult. That was just to scare him back a bit. Okay, Volley, you need to back. Get the fuck out of my lane at this point. You are very low health. You don't even have ult. I mean, you're about to get it, but, like, no. Just leeching my XP. Actually, I don't know if he can as a jungler, leech XP, but... he is fucking... no, you are behind, Volley. Stop. Okay, fine. Go in, Volley. If you're gonna wait this whole time, what do you know? He runs away. It's almost like it was a waste of time, Volley Bear. Wow. Now I lose out on some plating gold. I'm just gonna do that so Zach can stop attacking me. Gotta piss him off with the lull. Come on, come on. Only played that aggressive for that wave because Pyke was still up here. Now I can get Rylai's, which means he can't just chase me as well. We got first tower out of that, so it was worth it. Next up, we want to go Leandries maybe for the poke, or Riftmaker. Or, you know what, I could Rush Visage, because they have so much AP, actually. That might not be a bad play. Okay. Lead it out, okay, or Volibear can go in and melee it. It's okay if I die, I can at least distract so my team can, yep, go from behind. They really threw by going after me there instead of just falling back. So, honestly works out perfectly fine by me. I'll go Rejuvenation Bead. So yeah, so yeah. Also, she used Ignite and ult. Blinded him. Funny thing about Mel, she can just reflect that blind right back at Teemo and kind of ruins his entire build since he's an on-hit Teemo. I just wanted to push that wave up a bit further before I come help mid. It's become ARAM, it seems. Bit earlier than normal, not even 15 minutes into the game, but you know what, hey. She has 1 health there. I would have loved to have gone for a Q flash there, but... Hi, Cat. I'm just taking some minions. A little bit of stealing. Damn, she got past me.
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay. We've done pretty well for ourselves. We managed to get boots. We're playing a very aggressive game because we have Pyke, and that makes it really work well. MF won despite Pyke's roaming, or maybe he's roaming because of that, who knows. The only person on our team who's not doing too hot's Volley, and even he's doing alright. He's technically ahead, I guess. Not really. His KDA is better, we'll leave it at that. Ooh, a little flower, don't mind if I do. Once I get Visage, I'm going to be an absolute monster against their team. That's genuinely going to be my power spike, it seems, because of how much AP they've got. When Kog'Maw isn't there, I will just be a fucking monster who can't die.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Dominating.
The fact that he had to flash there is kind of funny. I thought his auto was going for me, but it wasn't. Okay. We don't know where anyone is, so I don't want to actually push up there. They might be just doing Dragon. Well, we have vision on Dragon. We know they aren't, actually.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Well. He's recalling. Okay, Teemo's recalling. That means I can get this wave and force him to either back or... Well, Pyke can do that, I guess. Cat's coming. Okay, he's backing up. This is our chance to do a bit more tower damage. No, it's not. Just get rid of this Teemo. And get rid of these towers. Yeah, my passive kind of got me killed there. It's fine though. Genuinely, I would argue it's worth it. We did a ton of damage to that tower. We did get the Teemo killed. Teemo getting behind is pretty good because he's one of their highest ahead characters. The only one who's further ahead is Cat. And that's honestly probably just now that she got that. He was distracting for so long. Ooh, MF kind of throwing. MF not throwing in the slightest. Never mind. That's my bad. I did not realize her game. 1 for 1, which also forced a barrier out. So, worth it. And he's out of there. Thank you, Visage. Visage really saving me there. And Teemo greeting and getting himself killed yet again. Yeah, this is a very aggressive game, but it's honestly working out extremely well for us in the objectives department. This has been wonderful. I mean, yes, they got more dragons than us, I will fully admit that. But it's honestly still worth it. Because we've got Otacon, we got all 3 grubs, we got Rift, and we still got Hextech Dragon, so it's not like we didn't get any dragons yet. Let's push this wave up a bit more, and never mind. Cat's up top. Let's stop that before she can take my tower. Okay, she backed off probably because she saw that, but that's fine. Now, Kog'Maw is a threat at this point, so I will have to do something about him. I'm thinking Thornmail. Okay. Gonna go down mid, help them. Come on, guys. Hey, I'm backing up. Oh, you should have waited for him to get closer. I was trying to bait him back to us. I was gonna let Mel have that. Okay. And Spirit Visage just full healing me, basically. You know, heal me back up to half health. Gotta love it. Yeah, Kog'Maw's my only actual threat, so once I get Thornmail to deal with all his autos, it'll make it so much better. Should have upgraded that first, oh well. Let's back up. I'm gonna ward Baron. I'm gonna back, get my item. Actually, forget warding Baron. I'm gonna take this and ward Baron. I was trying to stop that. Oh no, whatever do I do? Okay, she actually, I knew that she was coming. I wasn't expecting the cat flash, cat R, Lulu flash. I went in there because Pyke was in there, and I was trying to help save Pyke. I also thought that I'd actually have someone to ult there, but I really didn't have anyone I could have ulted because of Teemo being able to hit me from so far away, getting me so low. I was saying, oh no, so haphazardly, just because, like, frankly, Teemo wasn't going to kill me, but he was going to hurt me. But he wasn't going to kill me because of my teammates there. Don't, Volley Bear. Yeah, now you had to use flash because you went and turned back around for some reason.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Once I get Thornmail, that's going to be a huge, huge buff because Kog'Maw and Teemo both get fucked over by that. Teemo with his auto attacks. Oh, she can still do that? Huh. Okay, Lulu gets away. I can't really see the heal plants, but whatever. Or heal fruit. There we go, basically up to full health. Cat and Kog'Maw are still both dead right now, so... There we go, now I am full health. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay. And? Okay, let's go over here because Pyke is having issue. Yep. I was just trying to save Pyke. Once he died, there was no point. Yeah, our Pyke is going a bit too aggressive. He's going too much in. He needs to calm down. Are they doing this? Hope it was worth it. Teemo's the only one who has Baron buff now. Yeah, Pyke dies. Knew he would come for it. He's a jungler, specifically a Zac. He's gonna go for the steal. When he knows we're doing it, and he knows our jungler isn't there to smite, he's like, oh, I can go in and just smite it. My ult. Knew it, and that's what I love about Mordekaiser. Make it look like we're pushing up together, but in actuality I'm going to the top lane. Okay. We've got mid and we've got top both pushing in. Teemu is way down in bot lane. Okay. Ooh, nice. Honestly, can't even blame that Zag. That was a nice flash. Hell yeah. Okay, Teemo's up here. Cat's down here. Volley, you could push up bot lane a bit. And that would be uncontestable because of Cat in mid and Teemo in top. Okay, it looks like Cat... No, okay, I was gonna say, it looks like Cat might have been going bot, but no, she's still down here. We're honestly... I know it might not look like we're doing insanely well, but we honestly are. They haven't gotten an objective... Like, they got Baron, but they lost it. I was gonna say, they haven't gotten an objective in how long? Like, truly gotten one. Getting one that goes away instantly after they got it doesn't really count. Okay, that's fine by me. I did hit him with that Q. And that surely hurts him. Yeah, our Pike needs to stop going in. Pike, stop going in. You were low health, you know they have a Teemo, stop. Trying to keep their attention. Great. I'm not going to specifically call out Pike, but like it is definitely Pike that's causing a lot of our issues. Volley was not doing too much else either. Yeah, the Teemo who's really far behind isn't really worth using all those cooldowns on Pike. Okay. Try and get some vision up there. Go up to top lane. Around. Okay. Should have seen that coming. Teemo thinks we're actually doing it. I'm back off now because Teemo's up here, and Teemo, I don't think he'd kill me, but he would hurt me a lot, and I don't want to deal with it. Let's wait. Okay. Cat's somewhere over here. Oh. Okay.
Destroyed a turret.
I couldn't get my passive back. But at least Zach dies. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna help Mel. I just wanted to do that. Still have my ult ready. I know that we already have vision there, but I want farther up vision. Okay. There's Cat. Let's try and cut her off. I'm just doing that for my passive. I don't actually want to attack it. Because I knew that the rest of them were on their way. I wanted the move speed that my passive gives me, because it does give it a little bit. Pyke's doing a nice distraction. Literally their entire team's down there chasing him while we get Baron. Okay. Now let's use our Baron buff to our fullest advantage.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Burst flashing mastery, like I didn't just kill his ADC and he could do nothing about it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I am full build, sadly. But it does mean I'm at the point now where I can just sit back and know that I'm going to just get weaker in comparison to them as time goes on. Now, I could swap out an item if I need to, but I don't think there's anything I'd really want to swap out. Because Riftmaker, I think, was the ideal one, but like if something suddenly changes, and I suddenly have to go something else for whatever reason, I can. Okay, Kog'Maw's back, I'm back, but I have to get all the way down there. It's not worth fighting here. If we had all pushed the waves into the towers, we could have maybe gotten their other tower, but they regenerate, so it doesn't really matter. I always forget that because of it being new this season. Okay. I've got vision to see that their entire jungle is unattended. And unwarded as well. So let's get our team a blue buff. And let's steal his Gromp so he doesn't get any. Just put this Zac further behind. I don't really have to worry about last hitting minions because I'm full build, full level, and everything. Not that level really matters, but you get my point. Let's get this.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Didn't mean to steal the kill there. I didn't know I was going to hit him that hard, considering the magic resist he's packing. And Thornmail kind of biting me in the ass there.
Double kill. Ace. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
I was really worried that tower would be up in time.
Victory!
That would slow us down. But yeah, no, that was very good from these two. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'd rather endorse those two. Because, yeah. I did pretty good damage all around. The most damage in the game, beating out the Kog'Maw. Oh boy. let's hopefully continue that. That was a bit of a longer match. I mean, that literally lasted 50 minutes. But, I mean, if all said and done 50 minutes, the match itself wasn't 50, but between, like, champion select and queue time and all that stuff, it was a 50-minute match. If we get another one like that, that'll be it. It'll be a 2-game day, but I'm fine with that, as long as they're good games. Good doesn't necessarily have to mean a win, mind you. Good just needs to mean fun. If both teams are trying their absolute hardest, and, like, everyone on both teams are doing really well at their respective jobs, even if we lose, I would be happy, because we had fun and we did our best. That's what's important. I only really get upset when it's like, oh man, we clearly lost because of blank, or something like that. Yeah, I do like how I don't think I lost to Katarina once. I'm pretty sure every time I fought her, I beat her. Even when she was outscaling me because I was full build and she was, like, catching up because she still had room to go. I will say, the only thing I considered swapping out in my build, not so much what I considered getting rid of as much as what I would have considered bringing in, would have been either Jack Show, for if I needed a lot more resistances, but I don't know about that, or what was more likely would have been Mage Eyes, because Mage Eyes might have been nutty, giving me all that AP. But I didn't go for it because I felt like my normal build plus Thornmail is better. My normal build, you know, would have probably swapped out that Thornmail for something else if they didn't have such a terrifying ADC plus Teemo combo. Honestly, if it was just the Ashe. Could I maybe? If it was just Kog'Maw as the only auto attacker, like if Teemo was building full AP Teemo and not into any of his autos or anything like that, honestly, might not have gone Thornmail. Might have just said, sucks to suck if I fight him, and just not ever prioritize him, and have gone Mage Eyes or something like that, but I'm glad I didn't, because Thornmail definitely paid off a lot. Obviously, the absolute ideal is a team of entirely mages, like just 5 fucking mages, because then I get Visage, and that's literally all the resistances I need. It's just that, and then health bar. And AP. Like, I don't need any armor then, which is nice. Lux swapped so that they could counterpick me. Honestly, you know what? It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna do a Tahm Kench game, I think. Although we have a lot of AP, so maybe I go Set. I want to go Tahm Kench, but we already have Milio and Cat, and this gives our jungler free range of, like, what would be best pick. Whatever he think would be best. Only problem is Set does have way better counters. Actually, I don't know why I don't just select this. Like, there's definite counters to Set, whereas Tahm Kench, yes, there are counters to Tahm Kench, but they are a lot less set in stone. A lot of the counters to Tahm Kench you can actually beat if you know how to do it right. Darius, I see. I very rarely go bone plating. You will very, very rarely see me bring bone plating, because as I will always say, almost every character in the game has some form of poke. Even if it's just like a single poke ability. You know, Mordekaiser can just ching with his E or his Q. Or, you know, like, pretty much every top laner has poke. Darius doesn't have poke. I mean, he does. Technically, he could Q and then not do the rest of his combo, but why would he? If you're close enough to be Q'd, you're close enough to be E'd. And if you're close enough to be E'd, you're getting E'd. Unless it's on cooldown, in which case, he's probably not going to bother queuing. Point is, Darius is one of the few characters that, bone plating, I will bring it, because there is no poke. The only type of poke he can do, he won't bother doing unless he's going in. I mean, literally, look at every other character in this game. They all have poke, other than him. The ranged characters, it's obvious what their poke is. But then it's like Lilia, E, Rengar, his Bola, I don't know what ability that is on Rengar because I play him so rarely. Katarina, throw her dagger. It's literally everyone else. Even Set has poke. It's a lesser known thing. If I'm fighting against someone with bone plating, and I know they have bone plating, and I know I can beat them if it weren't for bone plating, I will initiate a fight by, like, 15 seconds before the fight. I'll just W them. So I can hit them from afar with 0 charge, just W. It does, like, no damage, but it breaks the bone plating. Is it a good strategy? No, it's very rare that you'll ever see me do that, because the only real purpose in doing it is to break bone plating, and your W is better suited elsewhere. But if you're fighting someone who you know you can beat if they don't have bone plating, you know for a fact you can beat them without bone plating, but with bone plating you're afraid, it would work. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're in that extremely niche circumstance, and you better be very sure that they can't just follow up on your W by going in on you while your W is down, which is something they can definitely do. But, like, it's especially good for if you're, like, pushed under tower, and then they're, like, you just do your W, their bone plating's down, you finish off the waves under tower, they can't really go push you further, and then by the time you're done, you probably have your W soon to be up, then you go in. It works. It's not something I think I've ever done very often. Maybe I've done it once or twice, but I don't know. But it is a tactic. Now, against Darius, we need W. Also, I don't think we want Doran's shield here for the same reason I said before. He just doesn't have poke. No, I'm not helping with that. Okay. Because, yeah, we want to get W first against this Darius, because E, like, we don't want to pull him closer. The stun won't be happening. I'm not going to be having... I'm not going to be between the enemies and him. Oh, hey, that's some nice free damage they did. You know what, I'll stand back here so that I can look without having to keep peeking at my map to see if I'm being screwed. That was not smart, buddy. You should have just backed. Don't.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, I know. Darius is alive, but I don't think he'd give up his first wave for that. If he would, then don't get chest aim. What? I genuinely don't know what chest aim means. Okay, Darius will beat me if I fight him, so we just stand back here and leech some XP. Oh, well, thank you, minion, for walking up and letting me at least have one. That's the other reason I brought W first. I actually get the whole first melee wave. I will not be getting any of the caster minions. That's just guaranteed not happening. But I'm less far behind than I should be. I'm still behind. I'm going to be behind. It's a Darius. But I've got something going for my name, at least. Cool, that minion. You might be wondering why I did that. It's simply because I felt like it. And because I wanted to make sure I got all those minions before he pushed up. Works for me. If we're both low, I'm at an advantage. And I did drink my pot, because he drank his, but otherwise I would have just let my passive heal me up. I miss on that cannon, but that's fine. Okay. Yep. I'm not going to push forward. I don't want to get too close to his tower, because he will beat me in that case.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Lilia's bot side. So, I am safe in that regard. If we can bait him to miss his Q, then we... Okay. Never mind on what I was going to say. I didn't actually mean right away. I meant, like, later on that would work, but... Ah, that sucks. Let's get rid of his bone plating, too. I can just keep memorize that his bone plating comes back at the same time as mine. It also hurts the minion wave, which means higher chance it'll push forward. Enemy team has the Feet of Warfare, because our bot lane is just... Sivir has just gone in and died twice. Sadly, I cannot deal with this wave. I just have to accept that I'm gonna be fucked a bit here by this bad wave location. Darius will... He can and will kill me. I have the level advantage, a little, very little bit of one, but it's temporary. Okay, his Q is on cooldown. Again, if we're both low, we're both benefiting. Now, my bone plating just went away because of his bleed, whereas his is still up. That is not good. Okay, he's shoving it. It's because he wants his level 6, I'm betting. But that... Yeah. That won't make me walk up. I'm not stupid.
All men want to be me. Too bad.
Okay, well, you know what? I gotta respect it. I didn't expect him to use literally all of his summoners for that. I knew he would go for it, but I did not expect the, like, every summoner play. Gotta respect it. I don't love that, because I am now at a massive disadvantage. But at the same time, I really... If I would have stood back and waited, I still would have been kind of up shit creek. If he didn't have bone plating, I think we could have done something. Or if I had gotten my ult before I was dead. On the bright side, he's going to take longer to get back to lane. Oh, you've got to be shitting me not getting that cannon. Now, his ult is on cooldown while mine isn't. So this is, you know, let's get the wave pushed up. Push it in, push it in. And then after this wave is, I mean, it's a double wave, so it's not going to go to the middle of the lane, that's for sure, but... We just play this smart, we can actually beat Darius. Enemy team just stole Drake, great. Okay, that sucks. That's how you do it. Yes, I lose my ult, but we're both low, and I heal up faster than he does. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm just gonna back off. He went for a heal plant, so... Really wanted that cannon. Stand up here for XP without him knowing I'm here. I mean, he knows, but he doesn't know exactly. Okay. Got my W back, so I'm at least a little safer. He's got his ult back by now. We do have to remember that. He also will have his ghost back soon.
Killing spree.
Everyone loses.
Okay.
Well, almost everyone.
Rengar is losing the objective battle hard. He does have kills, but he's losing really hard in the objective battle. I'm not pushing Rengar. I don't really know what else you can ask. Why would you do that? We already know the ward was gone. That was just a waste of your vision.
Killing spree.
You swing on the boss, you better not miss.
Got the cannon. Got his bone plating as well. I still have mine. Okay.
My fur just stood up.
His bone plating will be back up before we fight, I'm sure, but you never know. It can't be bad.
Probably shouldn't have worn my nice pants to this.
Yeah, this guy does not play top lane, and it shows. He must be a jungle main, because it's very obvious why Darius is doing this. I literally can't get any farm.
Somewhere out there's a demand that needs supplying. It's all fun and games till some
This guy does not know how Darius works. There, he finally started shoving it forward.
nothing personal.
An enemy has been slain.
Time for a chin check.
This guy does not know what the fuck he's talking about. We just get the minions, we keep the lane frozen as best we can.
Rampage.
Leave fun to the death.
Almost lost that minion because it ran all the way to the back for some reason. Okay. We back?
Quiet time between beats.
Oh.
Look sharp.
An enemy has been slain.
Very clear she does not know what she's doing.
You got nerve.
An enemy
Try and get him to come at me by backing. And even if he doesn't, I continue it just in case he has vision. Yep. He thinks I backed. Thanks.
Guess it's on.
Now I back for real. Maybe. It depends on if he...
destroyed a turret. Turret
He might still be in that bush.
will fall. Dominating.
He's not in the bush? Okay, I don't back. Okay, I need to actually heal the minions. Now I back. He loses that wave. Nah, he doesn't quite lose it, but it at least distracts for a bit. Definitely going Stridebreaker first so that I have a way to get away from him, possibly. And more importantly, keep him close if I'm fighting him and winning.
Like water. Yes, I'm kind of a tsunami.
Nice. Still don't have vision on him, but I know he got here, so he might be waiting in a bush.
An honest living makes you is broke.
Shut down.
Okay. Well, he's down mid. I'm just getting the red buff, my guy.
Always said I had.
An ally has been slain.
Should wait for the next wave rather than going in there, man. Because now they know where you're at and they're coming up for the rift.
Enemy has been slain.
They call me a
Godlike.
Okay. Trying to dodge that bullshit.
anyone know whose team is stuck in my
Oh, you want to do it? Okay. No, he's not doing it. Okay, he pinged it, but he didn't actually want to do it. Might not have been him, I guess. It could have been someone else pinging it.
better than not being the
Let's get this tower, maybe?
Turret has been destroyed.
Nah, not quite. Now let's get it. Darius is down in mid lane still, so this is free.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice. Let's check this because I don't know where Lilia is. She might be going for this while they're doing that. Nope. Then I'm going mid. I may be behind, but I can't really push up that far.
people say they don't like violence, but they all watch.
Okay, let's go back up here. Get vision. Okay.
Everyone's got a plan. I get slammed into the ground.
No, I won't be able to make it down there in time for the fight anyway.
Someone
Yep.
get my coat.
Yep, Rengar, that's what I'm doing. I knew that Darius, if he goes down there to help, I get free top. If he doesn't, then I die, but they have a advantage for taking that.
You're in my pit now.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An ally
I
has
take a
been
tower shot there,
slain.
but...
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed
Okay.
a turret.
My internet. Waiting for them, I guess. We'll see it like I did it on purpose, even though I didn't. My internet gave out for a moment, and it just sort of made me stand there. Not sure why. But that's my funny internet. Thankfully, it wasn't during a fight. Now, I've got my Stride Breaker. I've got working towards Hull Breaker. I'm going to want Hull Breaker because I'm going to want the damage against structures for sure. I'm going to need to be doing a lot of splitting this game. Darius gave up a lot of his lead in terms of CS in exchange for getting a lead in terms of kills by going and fighting people. Still has a gold lead for that reason, obviously, but it does mean that the XP difference between us is probably pretty big. Or, well, I guess it's not that big. He's only one level higher. Just gonna use him as a jumping off point, keep myself safe. It's more important that I don't die than that I keep Flash there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And my team is busy doing shit mid lane that he can't help stop because he was too busy coming up here for me. See, he came down now, but it's too late. Like, yeah, he'll get a kill, but we got the tower.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I don't think we should be fighting that down there, but we are.
Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, I got Rengar out of there. He's worth more than I am. That's what's important. Dio didn't need your help, oh. I was already out. Okay. Yeah, we'll say you were already out. It's not like Lilia could have absolutely caught up to you.
An ally has been slain.
Sivir, not sure what that strat was.
An enemy has been slain.
For someone who had no issues, you sure were absolutely going to die if you didn't back when you did. And you wouldn't have been able to back if I hadn't shown up because they would have been chasing you. But, you know, whatever. I don't need him to thank me for it. I don't care whether he realizes I saved him or not. I know I did. Damn, we almost got the flower that was right there, but they went for it.
Is for lightweights.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Bye-bye.
Enemy rampage.
Shove this wave up. Dragon's gonna be up in 40 seconds. Cat's gonna die to bleed. Unless Milio saves her, but I don't know.
If you're throwing, throw it hard.
An enemy has been slain.
Looks like he did.
Busting heads.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, sweet. Cool. Damn.
Clinking of coins.
No, Milio, no, Milio, no. I have to run off. I just used all my cooldowns.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Double kill. An ally has been slain.
This whole damn place.
They're all so low.
Godlike.
Nice. Too bad she dies for it.
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Little break between rounds. Then
I can totally get out of here. Going Sterix next for survivability and ruin Darius ult. We've got Hullbreaker and Stridebreaker. Together, we've got a little bit of move speed. We've got some slow. We've got a good way to take out towers with split pushing, which admittedly, there's not too much split pushing to be done now, but still doable.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. Let's push this up.
men want to be me. Too bad they ain't me.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Easy peasy.
You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret.
And he still thought I didn't do anything. My mere existence caused some issue. Let's see, who to give it to? Definitely Cat. I think Milio. Milio really carried with his shielding on her. I want to give it to Rengar too, but at the same time, he was mean. Okay. You know what? Let's do an arena. We'll do an arena simply because I don't know if we have enough time for a full-blown match, so arena would be quicker. Plus, I just got 2 ranked wins. I don't need to push it and go for a third and end up losing. But I'm happy with that. Like I said, I don't think, like, I mean, even if you look at the charts and the graphs, it's not gonna matter, right? It's gonna look like I didn't do much. Because what I provided to the team wasn't really graphable. I didn't do all that much damage. I didn't do all that many kills. But what I did do is first of all, I pushed through the top lane, keeping that like constantly pushed up. That was one thing I did. And I kept Darius's attention way more than I should have. If that Darius were smart, because like he played smart at first. He played exactly how he should have at the very beginning. But if he were playing smart, he should have done one of 2 things. So he was playing slow and not pushing up. And the reason he was doing that is because he knew if he did constantly push to tower, you know, and he was always pushing, he'd lose overall because I'd be able to farm under tower. I wouldn't be as far ahead as he was, obviously, but I wouldn't have been as far behind as I ended up being. I got put really, really far behind by his decision making. But then he should have roamed. Once he had that 50 gold lead, he did roam a little bit, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it like he never roamed, but he came top way too often after that. It should have been someone else's job. I was really far behind. They should have put their furthest behind person on their team to be the one to distract me, or be distracted by me, however you want to look at it, while Darius was in every fight. Because he had a massive gold lead. He could afford to go for fights, whereas I was so far behind, I needed to farm. Him still coming top as often as he did, even though he wasn't like camping there like I tend to do, he still wasn't rotating as often as he should have. I shouldn't even say rotating, he should have just left lane fully. And he didn't. He did kind of, at points in time, but he did like kind of the worst of both worlds, and he still got distracted by me up top often enough that he wasn't able to get as much of a lead as he deserved to have from the gold lead he had. He basically had an uncontested lane, so you'd think he would have had more kills by the end of the match because of the huge gold lead he had, but he just didn't get it because every now and then he would come top when he really should have never come top again. He should have just left it to someone else. Someone else should have done it because he was so far ahead of me. That's not his job anymore, really. So, that's the way I see it. We got Nefiri Lux. Now, I like playing Nefiri. She is very strong. A little too strong at times. But in Arena, she's not all that. She's going to be kind of useless against tankier characters. Now, whether that be tanky in, like, the classic, okay, Rammus is a tank, Shen is a tank kind of way, or Pantheon's E kind of way. Okay, but Clown College. Honestly, I think I just take the Armor Magic Resist, because it's early on where that matters a lot more. Yeah, so this makes my my next attack while invisible deal extra damage, and if an attack from behind, it critically strikes. It's literally just Shaco. So that means I can do this, right? I get behind him, auto Q, E, Q. That does a very nice amount of damage, and it'll just be stronger as the game goes on, because this does scale 150% bonus AD, which is very nice. Might honestly go Hubris first. Oh, I thought he was going to attack me there, and he didn't. Ah, shit. We still win this, though. Woo! Unreal luck. Okay, Vladimir could be nice. Or it could be really bad. It could give me something useless like Mark's Mage. We just gotta hope it gives something that helps me but doesn't help a lot of other people. Something like when you exit stealth, do an explosion. That would be a perfect one, because there's so few people who go into stealth, but me, I do. Or invisibility, whatever. That one would be perfect. So please give us that. Give all of us that. It's only like a silver augment, but I'd love it. And Repulsor. That is... That is one of the worst case scenarios. So, even if everyone got a tank augment that like gives them more max health, I would have preferred that, simply on the merit of I would get Hellfire Hatchet and still be able to put on some effort. But Repulsor literally counters me so hard. Okay. Yeah, Neferi is very nice and strong. So this is not going to be a bad last game of the day. Well, first arena game, last any game, but you know what I mean. Because, I mean, even with Repulsor, I can do some work. Ugh. Okay, that's better. Now my ult does pretty nice damage, I guess, but it's the main reason you keep it is for going in. So we'll save it for that. Yorick with the Jeweled Gauntlet, not ideal. Come on. There we go. Okay, well, we got a Regicide stack already. That's pretty good. Bye, Israel. Hello again, Israel. Damn. Oh well. Poor Poppy. Okay, I think we go Hubris here. We go all in on the quick killing strategy. Okay. At some point we'll need to get Hellfire, because there are enough tanks. I mean, Garen's tanky, Rammus is tanky, Yorick's gonna have bulk, Poppy's tanky, Alawi's gonna be bulky. Pantheon, Shen is tanky. It's too much for me to not want Hellfire. But having Shaco's thing is really nice. If I could get Jeweled Gauntlet in addition to this, we will be golden. Because then, oh, then I build crit. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake, lady. Thank you for eventually dying. It's so hard to deal with the fucking teleport strat. Whew. Pantheon. Yeah, Pantheon just knocked them back over there, by the way. Also, Poppy helping them out, although it doesn't really matter. Not sure why that worked for her, but whatever. Ooh. Yeah. That's nuts damage. Absolutely nuts damage. She's got a very nice combo. We're fighting the other team with an assassin, so I need to see if I can out-assassin the assassin. Except he's going AP. That means he's not an assassin. I mean, he still is, but you know what I mean? He's more anti-tank than assassin. Yeah. My goodness. There's so little I can do because of that bullshit. The permanent CC. I just can't, like, genuinely. Shaco is so mobile. And then the repulsor on top of it, it's, like, impossible for me to fucking catch up. That is so annoying. Because, like, what am I supposed to do? It's definitely just a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I tried to ult on him, but I got taunted out of the thing. I've missed back when I was untargetable during that dash. You know, you do this and you're untargetable during the channel. That was our first loss, and I do think it could have been a win if she had been able to do a bit more damage to Shaco so that he would have died, because then I would have gotten the Regicide stack, I would have gotten the Hubris damage, and I could have focused Shen as opposed to kind of ignoring him, which is what I've been doing. Okay. I'm the Shaco Nefiri. We just have to hope the other Shaco team loses, and frankly, we have a good chance. Yeah, I think the main counter to us is that Shaco Shen team. Just because of his constant traps, making it impossible for me to get over to him. Yeah, that Shen Shaco, oof. That is rough. Armor pen's pretty damn good, but crit damage would buff my other thing. We'll go armor pen. Because that crit damage would buff my auto attack on the back there. If I get Jewel Gauntlet, I will regret it. If I don't get Jewel Gauntlet, I'll still wonder, but yeah. Because if I deceive behind them and I have IE and that, I would have so much damage. Like, so much damage. Okay, well, you know what? He died either way. Resby, come on. Yeah, you should have gone for me, lady. I don't know why you didn't. Oh, it's now too late. Okay. He got himself killed. Huh. I don't want Mordekaiser. I'd like the invisibility. Mordekaiser really fucks me, because if I get put with the person who isn't my target with Regicide, I can't guarantee I get it. Because if she kills them, like, because I'm not going to ask her to just not fight them. Okay, good. I don't love the invisibility either, but it's way better than what it could be. Wow, almost all silvers this game. I think I'll take the Home Guard. Simply because that means in the early part of the game, I'm extremely fast, invisible, and I can go invisible again with a dash, so it's pretty nice. It'll give me the countdown, you know, whenever we're about to go invisible again, and I get to back off as well, so I think we've got this. Look at that. That is so much damage I can do. 700 and some damage there if I just backstab with Invisible. Okay, well, he just guesses where I'm at, then yeah, he's gonna beat me. I don't know why I say guests instead of guesses. Yep, bye. Oh my gosh.
Defeat! The round is over.
I could have maybe W'd to survive the damage there from him, but I think I still would have lost. He's just got too good consistent damage. Fucking sucks. It's another Regicide stack I miss out on. Okay. So now the plan is this. Not with the W. The W is more just me fat fingering it. I'd love to be able to do the Prowler's Claw into the Shaco thing, but realistically speaking, I can't do that. It won't work, because I would need to get close, use Prowler's Claw, and then, like I have to do this, and then go invisible. They'd see me coming. They'd know what I'm doing. So it ruins my whole sneaky strategy, which is what I've been doing and what I need to keep doing. My goodness. Whew. I didn't get my Regicide stack, but I don't even care. That one was just, that was clean. Okay. Time for Poppy Caitlyn. That is so fun. This character is very, very fun to play, especially with the Shaco invisibility. It makes it such a like I have to go dead silent every fight because I'm so focused, but it's a fun kind of focused. I feel like a bad streamer though, probably because I am. But I feel like a bad streamer though for not talking, but it's just so fun. Oh, come on, kill the Shen. Yes. Good. We still have to fight him, but maybe we can get him gone now, that damn team. Ooh. When you first exit invisibility, I mean, I don't think that hold very still works properly with it. More AD. Yeah, we'll just take that. Let's go Serpent's Fang.
We spare no expense.
Ah. Well. Ooh, he got Sword of the Divine. That's actually terrifying. Okay, cool. I ulted him right before the LeBlanc invisibility hit, so I'd go to him even though we were invisible. So I would know where he went. Okay, what do I want to end with item-wise? Opportunity for the lethality? Because, yeah, I want to sell boots for something. For sure here. I think opportunity's the play. Yeah, it's either that or maybe Yomu's. Collector. GA maybe even, but I don't know. Bye-bye. Luck. More lethality. More resistances, more lethality.
The Empire giveth.
He's really upset. Okay. Let's get more ability haste. Let's get unbreakable again. More AD. 2 randoms, unbreakable and AD. 1053 AD when I press W first. Insane. I might honestly W before doing my F, but I need it for survivability, so I don't think I should. And we end it with a win here. Got 2 ranked wins, and then get an arena win. Hell yeah. Me and Lux both did a lot of work. She was really good at doing consistent damage, and like the longer the match went, the more damage she did because of Rune Carver. And I was really good at just the go in, die. Now. Instant death. Very nice. And the Ezreal got extremely rage baited, and I only did that because he was toxic. Remember, I'm not toxic to people unless they're toxic first. He said luck? That's toxic. It is toxic to claim that the enemy only won because of luck when, let's be real here, it wasn't luck. We fought a lot and he came very close to winning, but we just had a better combo. Anyway, we'll end it there for today. I hope you had a good one. I know I did, and I will see you tomorrow with some Darkest Dungeon. Bye-bye.